These planes are all very impressive. Today we're doing the top 5 impressive model planes. Number 5. So this model plane here was fully built by a 3D printer. It uses plastic parts and tape and actually flies very efficiently. 3D printed RC planes have been around for a while now, but the technology is getting much better with more advanced 3D printers that can print incredibly intricate and precise parts. As you can see, the plane is capable of doing some pretty cool tricks. The weight of the plane is less than 10 pounds as well, so it flies very easily. This next model plane is almost indistinguishable from a real jet. Take a look. This RC plane is a model version of a Yak 130 jet fighter, but it practically looks like the real thing. It was built by a team of RC jet enthusiasts. Today, it is flying around the Donis airfield in Greece. Unlike its inspiration, this RC jet is not capable of supersonic flight, but it can still go incredibly fast. The Yak 130 is a very visually appealing plane. It was produced by the Russian Air Force in the late 1990s and is still in operation today. The Yak 130 has inspired several RC builds, but we think this one is by far the best. Up next for number 3, let's take a look at a very obscure type of model plane. So this is technically called an ornithopter. It is a type of plane that mimics the flapping wing flight of birds. These types of aircraft are very difficult to build. As you can imagine, calculating the right physics and aerodynamic properties is a huge challenge, especially with larger models. But this version seems to work very well. It looks just like a bird. As you can see, he's flying it indoors where there's no wind, which is probably a good idea. Just a fun fact, ornithopters were actually the first types of aircraft that humans considered building. All the way back in 1485, Leonardo da Vinci designed the first hypothetical aircraft. The Red Baron was a famous German plane in World War I, and this person builds a very impressive model replica. This RC plane is almost the same size as the actual Red Baron plane. It is also the largest Red Baron replica ever built. This plane took several months to build, using the best model parts money can buy. It even has its own smokescreen release. Check it out. Back in World War I, fighter planes were a relatively new invention. Many fighter planes had double or even triple wings like this one. Having this many wings isn't very aerodynamically efficient, so it's surprising this model flies so well. Up next, we're going to take a look at one of the largest model planes ever made. What we're seeing here is a model replica of a Concorde passenger plane. This thing is huge, with a wingspan greater than 15 feet. It uses 4 powerful jet engines for propulsion and is capable of flying over 100 miles an hour. The Concorde RC plane was featured at the Giant RC Plane Show, where the world's largest model planes are showcased, and this one was by far the largest. Check out my previous video on brake tests, and in the meantime, subscribe for more.